What is the conversation? You must have heard about the word conversation. What is conversation? Let us just give it a little hit. What is conversation? So conversation is comprises of like few things that I could summarize it with you. So suppose we talk about the conversation in English language, okay? So suppose you start talking something, okay? And I am asking you something, definitely you are going to reply to that, okay? And if you are asking anything to me, I will be replying to that, right? So conversations, one part is this asking or replying, asking or replying. So if I ask you anything, suppose you are sitting in a classroom, your class teacher asks you something, you are supposed to reply what he is asking or she is asking, right? So but suppose you are a student and the teacher is teaching in the class and you have certain questions or you have one question. So you have asked that one question. Now the teacher is supposed to answer you. Okay, now to address the story, address the kind of query that you might have had, right? So that means asking and telling, asking and telling, asking or replying, asking or replying. So it means question and answer, question and answer. So whatever you talk in English language or in any other language, it is like questioning and answering, or asking or replying, asking or replying, asking or wise. So this is like one aspect of a conversation. Now, suppose if I ask you, do you stay in Lucknow? Do you stay in Lucknow? So you may answer it in yes or no. So that means an answer could be in the positives or the answer could be in negatives, right? So if you are staying in Lucknow, you can say yes, I stay in Lucknow, right? Or if you're not staying in Lucknow, you can say no, I don't stay in Lucknow, right? So this is like the second part. Any conversation comprises of what? Comprises of what? Asking and telling. And asking and telling may be of various types and not that big, like 3-4 types, and then we can summarize, okay, this is what the conversation actually means for us, right? So if I ask you, do you stay in Lucknow? You say yes, so that means a positive answer. If you say no, I don't stay in Kanpur, or if I don't stay in Lucknow, so what would be the answer? That means this is the negative because you're using no, I'm not staying, right? So that means an answer could be given into the positive or it could be in negative, right? So positive or negative, or asking or replying, or positive or negative, right? So suppose if I ask you, do you know about India? So you can say, yeah, I know. What do you know about India? So now the first question that I ask, it requires very small question. Do you know about India? So you can answer like yes or no. If you know about India, you can say yes, I know. So that means a small answer that you are giving, right? So in any language, or specifically in English language, if any conversation is happening, if I'm asking you anything, so if I ask you, do you know about India? Do you know about yourself? Do you know about your friend? Do you know about your school? Right? If I ask any kind of question like this, so your answer would be very concise. That means very small. So you'll be answering, yes, I know, right? But when I add, okay, what do you know about your school? What do you know about our country? What do you know about yourself, right? So if I ask these questions, so that means what? So that means it requires some detailed answer, right? Detailing. So you'll have to tell, okay, I am this kind of person. I like this. I know how to dance. I know, I love listening to music. You can say like so many details about yourself, or you can share like many things about the India as such, right? So if you know, so the conversation actually means is that some questions are asked to you, you are answering, or when you ask some questions, the other person will answer you. So questioning and answering is the part of the conversation. The second thing is that a small question could be asked or a big question could be asked. So a small or big question actually means that the answer would be yes or no. So if I ask like, where do you stay? I stay in Lucknow. Oh, fine, that's it. So it is simple. Do you know about Lucknow? Yes, I know. What do you know about Lucknow? So detailed kind of an answer is required, right? So these kind of small things comprises a conversation. So in any language, wherever you talk, whatever you talk, however you talk, it is these things only that comprises of a conversation, right? So just focus on your mind. Okay, ultimately I have to speak these kind of things now. So frame your mind, train your mind like that, okay, that these kind of frames or structures could be used to answer any question to be asked, or if I ask any question, so answer would be coming in this way, because you would be requiring some details or some concise answers from the other person whom you are asking any question, right? And it will be happening to you. So that means you can use the words vice versa, right? So this is what the conversation is. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next one.